Knoxville, Tennessee, exploring the many game day and campus traditions of the Tennessee Volunteers.
My brother plays football here.
Tennessee became known as the Volunteer State in the 19th century when Andrew Jackson assembled large armies to fight the British at the Battle of New Orleans. Later, the name took on greater meaning when Governor Aaron Brown called for 2,800 men to battle Santa Anna in the Mexican War, and 30,000 volunteered. Through the years, Tennessee has won 6 national championships in football. The most recent one came in 1998. Head coach Phil Fulmer and quarterback T. Martin are forever remembered for that accomplishment, with streets named in their honor. Peyton Manning Pass is a tribute to another legendary player.
The official mascot is Smokey, a blue tick hound. This tradition began in 1953.
So what is it like being so involved with the mascot himself?
Well, actually, it's kind of fun because it's kind of like the 12th man on the football team. And I think a lot of the fans look to Smokey to kind of encourage them and lead them, you know, and cheering and howling and those kind of things to get the fans really supportive of the football team.
There is an unofficial message board on campus simply called The Rock. Beginning in the 1970s, students started using The Rock to support the Vols. The university was founded in 1794 but moved to the Hill in 1828. This main part of the old campus stands above the north shore of the Tennessee River. The stadium is located at the base of the hill.
Let's go, UT!
The school colors of orange and white were selected by a player on Tennessee's first football team in 1891 and were later approved by a vote of the student body.
Go Vols!
The colors were those of the common American daisy, which grew in great numbers on the hill. The Vols play at Neyland Stadium, named for their legendary former coach and athletic director. Its seating capacity of over 102,000 makes this the nation's 4th largest stadium. A unique tradition in Knoxville is the Vol Navy. Neyland Stadium is located along the banks of the Tennessee River, allowing fans to avoid traffic and travel to the game by boat.
Let's go, Vols!
Of course, most fans tailgate the traditional way, on dry land surrounded by good friends and good food.
We graduated from University of Tennessee back in the 70s, and we have been season ticket holders, and we have been partying and cheering those Vols since the 70s.
So do you guys tailgate all the time together?
This is my first tailgate.
First tailgate. So what do you think so far?
Loving it.
Here we go, Vols!
The Vol Walk began in 1990 and is a definite fan favorite. A couple of hours before game time, the team walks through the crowd to the stadium. This personal interaction between players and fans gets everyone fired up.
One tradition from the 1960s was interrupted for a while but reinstated in 1989, the famous white and orange checkerboard end zones.
The colorful and unique end zones were the brainstorm of former coach Doug Dickey. They call it running through the T, and they've been doing it since the mid-1960s. When the football team takes the field, they do so through a giant T formed by the Pride of Southland marching band.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me.
Rocky Top is not the alma mater. It's not even an official school song, but it has been the unofficial anthem since the band first played it in 1972. Its familiar chorus is known by every Vols fan.
Good old Rocky Top. Woo! Rocky Top, Tennessee.
And when opponents hear it played frequently, they know it is not their day. Please join us next week as our journey takes us from Knoxville to Auburn, Alabama for the many game day traditions of the Auburn Tigers. I'm Melanie Snare with Texas Pete's Flavor of Football.